What's going on, dudes? It's your boy and the Matrix, and I have been checking this game out for a while. It was first announced last year, 2024, around the springtime, and immediately I was amazed by it. I was hooked. It was a turn-based RPG, and the characters didn't seem that great. The world did seem very cool. But what intrigued me the most, it was the fact that it was a turn-based RPG and a triple A RPG game at that. Okay, and there's a lot that I want to say about this game because I've been looking at the gameplay. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried it, but I've been looking at the gameplay and the story. It's dark fantasy, right? It's a dark fantasy game. So let's go ahead and start with the story.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
And then we'll go and get to the gameplay. So the first thing about this game um, is that it's similar to Final Fantasy X. If you guys remember Final Fantasy X, in the sense that Yuna and Titus and the characters go on a pilgrimage to get the final Aeon, right? The final summoning to destroy sin. In this game, they're going in an expedition to find the this evil witch that basically she writes a number on this giant pillar, and that number everybody of that age pretty much dies. So in this game is Expedition 33, so everybody that's 33 years old is gonna die. So the characters have like a year to go find the paintress. Um, yeah, it's the story is pretty interesting, and then the world itself is really it looks very breathtaking. And we haven't had a triple A turn-based RPG in a decade. I think the last turn-based RPG that we've had was Final Fantasy 13, and then after that we had 15, which was action RPG like Kingdom Hearts, and then after that we have Final Fantasy 7 remake, which was also action RPG. So little by little, like in the last 15 years, the gaming industry has been moving away from turn-based RPGs. And the only turn-based RPGs, like Persona, have really been like double A games like Triangle Strategies that come out for the Nintendo Switch, right? Those are turn-based RPGs from what I understand, right? They keep it on the Nintendo Switch, double A games, low budget, but triple A game turn-based, we haven't had that in a long time. And I'm glad. I'm glad I did because I missed the turn-based RPG because honestly, a lot of games just started to look the same. A lot of action adventure games started to look the same. Everybody's kind of like copying off like the open world, right? Like the open world action RPG type of game. Which, by the way, I think it's cool, like Breath of the Wild, but we need some more diversity. You gotta change things up, and I think the gaming industry has been doing this for so long that somebody finally said, you know what, we're gonna make a turn-based RPG. I don't care if people like it or not, we're gonna do it. And I'm glad. I am really glad that they decided to make this decision for this game. So, one of the things that I'm hoping out of this game is, not just that it's a good game, it's great, it's got a great story, but also that if this game does well, it could inspire other gaming developers to make more turn-based RPG and unique turn-based RPGs at that. Because back in the day, in the early 2000s, we had many turn-based RPGs, but each one had like its own style. So it wasn't just like it, every game was just copying off each other. No, every game had its own style and his own twist, right? To make it fun. Every Final Fantasy game was turn-based, but it was very different. Like the level up system was different. There was like a different magic system. I really, really, really like the sphere grid on Final Fantasy X. I really do. And I'm really hoping that developers look at this game. This game sells at least 5 million, 7 million copies, 10 million copies. It's on Steam and in multiple platforms, right? It's open platform, so I it's gonna reach at least 7 to 10 million copies sold. I hope it does, right? And then developers see that and say, wow, people do want to play turn-based RPGs. Let's give this a try. And hopefully Square Enix change their mind, which I don't think they will, but we can pray on that. And finally, to end this video, this game is not an open world game, which thank God. I think the whole open world thing has been overdone so much. Everybody just wants open world and open world and open world. There are a lot of us just want to be driven by a story, by the gameplay. Not just this like endless and endless exploration like Breath of the Wild. We could just keep exploring the world for hundreds of hours, right? Some of us just want a really good story. So this game is just gonna be like Final Fantasy X. It's not an open world, but everything is beautiful. Everything is absolutely beautiful. The forest, the scenes, the world is just absolutely stunning. Just the scenery. It's a very well designed world that keeps you entertained. It keeps your eyes just it feeds your eyes. And I hope these games come back because I mean you go back to the 2000s and before this whole open world game thing started. Uh, there was a lot of games. There was a lot of really, really, really good games that were just linear, and yeah, it has some side missions. But overall, I really do miss more of the linear games where like you could just focus on the story and that's it. And then after the story, then you could go out and do more stuff. But I'm glad that we're back here. We need a break from the whole open world stuff. We need to break this cycle. So, Clear Obscure Expedition 33 is looking great, and the gameplay looks really cool. It's more active. Like you can parry, you can dodge attacks from your enemies. Right? It's a very, very, very active RPG game, and I haven't seen this before. Where like you could parry within in a turn-based game. Again, this is new. This is new. You don't see this in previous RPG games, and these people they innovated. This is what we need. Anyways, I'm gonna end it there. Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below, like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. Everybody, it's your boy Andy Matrix. Godspeed, baby.